first sort of taste, I guess, of senior finals footy on the weekend. How much did you enjoy that, Zach?
Yeah, enjoyed it heaps. I think, coming in a bit nervous, playing SANFL finals, which is pretty big, and I guess the speed of it was, the first quarter was just pinging around, so yeah, it was really good.
Did you do you feel like that sort of intensity of football will hold you in good stead when you make the step up to the AFL at some point?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a quality competition, and that at the level that we played at on the weekend just showed that it's going to help me in the long run.
How are you enjoying your first year here? I'm sure you may have had aspirations of trying to break into the team, but I know you had injuries and those sorts of things. So how would you sort of summarise your, still going, but your first year at Westlake?
Yeah, I think it's been really positive. I think started bit breaking my thumb, so that put me back a little bit. But I think learning off that, just because I could run still, just pretty much improved my running and stuff like that. So yeah, and then towards the end of the year, just built on a few games coming off years of COVID where we didn't really play consistent games. So I think, yeah, just improving pretty much, yeah.
When you busted your thumb, mate, and you did get a chance to build on your fitness, how important was that for you to give you a bit of time to work on that sort of fitness base and get into the season?
Yeah, it was really important, I think. It was a bit of a tough time because I hadn't really had an injury prior to breaking my thumb, a serious injury. So yeah, just took that on board and just focused on getting my body right and just focused on just keep training and just getting fitter. So it was a really, really good time for me. Just
touching on Josh's question, what do you think you've made the most gains in, mate, in your first year here?
I think just structure-wise for the team, just getting to know structures, stuff like that, learning a lot about other players and how we want to play our footy, and yeah. So
what's I mean, you picked 44. What sort of Nixie told you? What does he tell the young guys in their first year? Is there some goals to set, or how do you approach trying to achieve things in your first year?
Yeah, I think it's just learning off like the experienced boys. I think that was one of the main ones, just shadowing a few boys, which I've done over the year with Sloaney and Keezy and boys like that. But yeah, he just told me to enjoy it and just get the most out of it.
What did the boys teach you? Sloaney and Keezy, what did you pick up?
Yeah, well, Sloaney, his leadership is something I admire a lot, something I want to put into my game. And I think Keezy, just work rate. He's one of the hardest workers I've seen. Just the way he goes about it, just really love the way he does it.
Do you have an idea of the sort of positionally footballer that you're developing into? I guess like juniors, you're a real sort of contested inside beast, but I guess shown other strengths you've bowed this year. Do you know what you want to be?
Yeah, I think just a midfielder that can do both inside and outside, and also just use my skills on the outside to, help the team going forward.
Sorry if this has already been asked. Okay, I was a bit late. In terms of your fitness, there's sometimes a bit of pressure on blokes to put on a bit of bulk. Is that something you're hitting the weights room or eating lots of meals?
I wouldn't say eating lots of meals. I've tried to put on a little bit of weight, but I think the gym aspect of it, I think been really smashing that with Josh Emmanuel, who's the strength coach up there. He's helped me heaps through the year, and yeah, hopefully just keep building on that over the off season as well.
How are you feeling going into finals, given your performance will probably set the tone for next year in terms of playing AFL? You a little nervy, or you good? No,
I'm pretty good. I don't mind the pressure of the big games, so yeah, hopefully we can just keep going and play the footy we'll play on the weekend.
You've had a front row seat to another midfielder in there in Luke Pederson's development this year. From your point of view, how good is he, and how impressed have you been with his last year?
Yeah, really impressed with Luke. He's got the X factor that can break games open and win games off his own boot. So he's been pretty unlucky at the start of the year with a few injuries and just not getting on the track. But mate, I've been really impressed with how he's gone about it, especially on the weekend, how he went about it.
There's always a lot of focus on Adelaide's AFL midfield and the depth that they've had there, and whether they target or recruit players. The guys like you and Luke, and I guess you've seen like Saligo come up as well. Do you guys sort of believe that you've got a good young core under there that can really provide some depth over the next few years?
Yeah, definitely. I think our young core's really building now, especially with the SANFL, the boys playing through there, and Jake Saligo, Sam Berry, Harry Schomburg as well, just what they're doing at AFL level at the moment, it's just, really positive towards the growth of the team and what we're going to do in the future.
Zac, traditionally when the AFL season finishes and the senior boys go to Bali, I think you've got sort of 15 players left that are running around in the SANFL. We tend to see the SANFL guys drop off, but it doesn't seem that way this year. Has there been a bit more of a dedicated effort to make sure you're in the top 2 for the SANFL now, to make sure you make something of it?
Yeah, I think all the boys have just understood that we can do something here in the SANFL and in the finals. So I think, we've played as a team throughout the whole year, and I think that's been one of our main aspects towards our game, was we're a team. We're not just the Adelaide Crows reserves, especially the top-ups as well who've helped us. So, we're really looking forward to the next couple of weeks, and we really think we can go as far as we can.
Is it hard to get on the track with all the big boys gone?
Not really. I think, no, not at all.
What would it mean to you if you were to go deep and have a crack?
Yeah, it'd be a huge honour and pretty good achievement, I think. Especially my first year, being a 19-year-old in my first year at the Crows, would be pretty big. But I think we still got a couple of weeks to go, so hopefully we can play some good footy.
Just seen a group of the senior boys at the airport going down to Tassie for a golf trip. What sort of celebrations have you guys got planned if you can't go all the way for the end of the season?
Oh, we haven't even looked that far yet, so I'm not really sure. I didn't even know the boys were going to Tassie on a golf trip, so we haven't really discussed that yet.
Do you have to unfollow all those boys on Instagram when they're starting their off season?
Nah.